Welcome, yogis, to Yoga in the Trees with YOGATX. My name is Savannah, and today we are going to do a full body strengthening flow that is focusing on the hips and the heart. We'll do a bunch of fun sequences leading up to our peak pose. So if you're ready to go ahead and stand at the top of your mat. Let's bring all of our awareness there with us. Sometimes our mind is half on the mat, half somewhere else. Let's go ahead and draw everything in to here and go ahead and focus on the placement of your feet. You can take your gaze down and maybe lift all 10 toes up and very carefully place each toe back down, spreading them out wide as if they were feelers for the earth. And start to press the big toes down into the ground, rising energy up, lifting the arches up, energizing the front of the thighs. As you take a breath in, feel that breath come into your chest, into your upper back, and release the hands out to the sides. Exhale, releasing the hands back in. Inhale, expanding the chest, open the arms out wide. Awakening the upper body. As you exhale, draw the navel in. Every inhale will lift the arms a little higher. Exhale engages the core, zipping up from the pubic bone towards the navel. One more time, let's open the arms out, cactusing them slightly, gentle bend in the elbows. This time as you exhale, draw the navel in deeply, begin forward folding, taking a soft bend in the knees. Keep the arms lifted, keep the arms in the same exact position as they were as you came down. And with your inhale, press through the big toes, rise up through a straight back, slight bend in the knees, all the way up to standing. Take a breath in to open the chest a little wider. Exhale, draw the navel in, soft bend in the knees. Come all the way down towards a fold. Pause here. Keep the arms exactly where they are. Inhale, lifting up through the back of the palms. Feel the back rise you up to standing. Continuing with our next exhale, drawing the navel in deeply, folding forward. Your back is strengthened by the placement of your arms. Inhale, lifting up. One more time, exhale, draw the navel in. This time as you lift up, think baby cobra. So as you inhale, peel the chest up first. Exhale the hands down by the sides. We'll slide the left foot all the way back. Seal the heel down. Let's start with the front leg straight. Go ahead and bring both hands toward your heart. As you inhale, reach the arms out. Turn the thumbs back towards the back of your mat. Let's take a bend in the front knee. Exhale, draw the navel in, straighten the front knee. Let the shoulders round in. Inhale, lifting the gaze, open the shoulders, bend the front knee. Exhale, navel draws in, arms round in. Focus on the movement of your arms originating from your shoulders. So as you inhale, start there. Keep the arms open. As you exhale, draw the navel in, and we'll drag the left foot up to standing. Keep the arms reaching behind you, and just begin to dip the heart forward. You can keep the front knee buoyant by bending the knee. You might start to think of a flamingo here. And with an inhale, remind yourself to open the shoulders again, reach back through the toes, and begin softening the back knee as well. So we come into this floaty dancer airplane. One more breath in, spiral the arms back. Exhale, release everything down. Join the feet together, knees together, hands at heart for chair pose. Draw the belly in deeply to lengthen out the lower back. Sit down through the hips, press through the big toes. Use your thumbs to press into the sternum and guide the shoulders over the hips. Find your gaze point relaxing right underneath your nose, over your fingertips. Find a nice full breath in. As you exhale, slide the right foot back. Seal the heel down, straighten the front leg. Inhale, arms come out to the side, opening the chest, bend the front knee. Exhale, draw the navel in, round the shoulders. Inhale, bend the front knee, open wide through the chest. Project up with the chin. Exhale, navel draws in. 2 more times on your own breath. Inhaling, strong breath in, open shoulders. Exhale, it's a strong contraction from your pubic bone toward your navel. It leads the hips back. One more time, inhale to open. Keep the shoulders open. As you exhale, slide the right foot up. Take a bend in the front knee and begin to reach the heart forward. Every joint in your body is soft. You might even cactus the arms a little bit here. As you inhale, imagine length coming along the spine. And as you exhale, bend the front knee a little bit deeper, bend the back knee even deeper. And come into your open, floaty, flamingo, airplane pose. One more breath in. Exhale, both feet come together. Sit the hips back, draw the belly in to lengthen the lower back, hands to heart. Start to feel the warmth of the breath. And use that as your rooting point. So this is a strengthening flow, but see if you could root your strength in your breath. Slide the right heel back. Seal the heel all the way down and open through both legs. So you come to a standing position. We'll open the arms up, but as you inhale, roll the shoulders back again, opening the palms up to the ceiling. Once you open yourself up from here, just spiral the palms down to the ground. So the upper arms stay flipped up. Just the elbows and the hands spiral down. Take a breath in to bend the front knee in the direction of your pinky toe. Don't allow that knee to come in side of the foot. Always try to guide it out. Find that external rotation of the hips, opening the heart. Full breath in. See if you could reach a little longer. Exhale to dive down as if you're picking something up dear to heart, and go ahead and draw it toward your heart. Inhale the arms out wide. Exhale, dropping down through the hips. Pick up what you need most and bring it toward your heart. Inhale the arms out. Exhale down. Feel the front quads start to wake up. Draw it in. Inhale it out. Pause here for a moment. We'll spend 5 breaths strengthening our arms, squeezing the back of our body, finding our external rotation of our legs, and our internal rotation of our focus, right? Guided inward. Woo! Straighten the front leg. Pivot to the front foot in, and we'll shine the right foot out. Adjust your stance if you need to. We'll start with both legs straight. Try to keep the arms out wide. So strengthening the arms even though we're not using them right now. Take a breath in. As you exhale, bend the front knee, guiding it in the direction of your right pinky toe. Feel the external rotation of your front leg. Spiral the arms up as you breathe in. As you exhale, just turn the palms down. Right? So our arms have this double spiraling motion. And just because our palms are flipped down doesn't mean that our heart has to be closed off. It can still be open. Take a breath in. Exhale to dip down. Find what you need. Scoop it up close towards your heart. Draw it in. Inhale it out around you. Let it surround you. Exhale down. Maybe it's strength that you're grabbing, or patience or forgiveness. Inhale it out. Picture it surrounding you. One more time. Exhale down. The entire breath out brings it up into your heart, and then your inhale begins extending the arms out. Notice the body's reaction to heat and breath. Pause here for 5 breaths, keeping the arms out wide, shoulders rolled back. Breath as strength. Straighten through the front leg. Spiral the right foot in so that both feet are parallel. Woo, feel those shoulders. Cactus the arms out to the side. And we'll do a variation of triangle pose focusing on the upper body. So as you inhale, grow the heart up high. Exhale, draw the navel in, lean towards the right. Try to keep your hips level. Inhale up through center. Arms stay where they are. Exhale, drawing the navel in, leaning towards the left. So you can begin to feel that pull and lengthening of your side body. But there's also some strengthening going on. Inhale up through center. I like to think as Flexibility is equally as important as strength, and I like to think of flexibility as the knowledge of knowing how to recruit your strength, right? So flexibility isn't all just about being loose and go with the flow. Sometimes you need the strength to stand in your own. Inhale up. Exhale, release the hands down. Go ahead and draw the right arm underneath the left arm, spiral the arms up. Take a couple breaths into the back of your body. And bring the arms out to the side. Take a breath in. Exhale the left arm underneath the right arm. Spiral them around, reach upward. 2 deep breaths into the back of your body. Release the hands down. Walk the feet together. And we'll lower down into a toe stand. So as you exhale, draw the navel in, lengthen the lower back, and begin lowering down slowly. Hands to heart. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. If you need to use your hands to rock onto your toes, I want you to think of your toe mounds as something that are staying together. So they're best friends, not leaving each other. And this will help you draw up that inner strength from the inner legs to your pelvic floor up towards your core, and it'll help you be in this pose easier. You can release one hand down to the ground and bring the other one to your heart. Take a breath or two. Maybe you want to experiment with drawing the opposite hand up. Notice any self-talk. So is it positive? Does it represent a yoga class working on opening your heart and being more compassionate? Can your self-talk be a little bit more nurturing? It's all with the practice. Go ahead and drop the left knee down. Extend the right leg out to the side. Seal the entire knife edge of the foot down to the ground. The right hand will come down onto the right leg, and we'll inhale the left arm up and over, arcing the side of the body towards the front or back of the mat, whatever side you've labeled, the front or back. Inhale back up, coming to a T. Let's exhale the left hand down to the ground. And you can pause here, spiraling the left heel in for a modified side plank. Or if you want to go to a full side plank, go ahead and stack the feet. Inhale the right arm up. Lift through the heart. See if maybe you could pivot the heart towards the ceiling. You can always draw the right hand toward your heart to help you shine it up. Pause here in the strength of your own being. Close the eyes for a little extra challenge. And then gently release the left knee back down to the ground. We'll draw the right knee in and explore the other side, shall we? Let's go ahead and kick the left leg out. Seal the left heel down onto the mat. Inhale the arms up. Exhale takes you to the left. Reach the right arm up and over, arcing the side of the body. Even here, you can find a way to pivot the heart up, open a little more through the chest. Gently release the right hand down to the ground. Either spiral the right heel in, modified side plank, or extend the right heel out for staggered side plank. Inhale the left arm up. Lift up through the right hip. So you're almost thinking of a rainbow. I know this is a plank, so we think be as straight as a board, but see if you can be straight and aligned, but lifted, opening through the heart. We never want to become so rigid, so closed off that we can't access this heart space. So in the mission for strength, we don't want to overwork our arms and our back without noticing the need to open our heart and to strengthen our external rotators of our shoulders. Go ahead, release the right knee down. Draw both knees together, and we'll come down onto the ground, seated position. And you can find a block for this if you want, but you don't necessarily need one. If you do have a block, it might come in between your knees. Start sitting up nice and tall. Glue your big toes into the mat. Draw the navel in. Reach forward and lower. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep the shoulders hovered. Lift back up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale to lower one more time. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Breathe in to make the arms big. As you exhale, draw the navel in, twist the upper body towards the right, lower. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. This is fun, right? Inhale up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale out big. Exhale, twist your upper body towards the left, lowering. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale to center. As you exhale, draw the belly in, scoop the hands behind the thighs, lift through the heart. So don't let yourself slouch here. See if you can press the 2 mounds of your big toes together once more. Draw that energy up your inner thighs. Consider your pelvic floor a place to lift up towards your core, and use your navel in a manner of drawing in and up. Maybe if you feel really strong here, you want to reach your hands out to the side, and you can still feel strong here, hugging the back of your thighs, but we always want to go for the integrity of the pose. So can you keep your heart lifted wherever you are, whatever variation you're doing? That's the focus right now. Always noticing as you practice what comes up and how do I react to that? Do I say, no, the yoga mat is no place for anger? Or can you let anger come up, or whatever your emotion is, and acknowledge it without getting tied into it? Can you use your exhale to sweep it out of field? Your yoga mat is a place to see every part of yourself, right? Yoga is the shining of light into the darkest of corners in your body. Extend the legs out a little straighter. Reach the arms up. Lift through the heart. Exhale, bend the knees. Hug everything in. Take a moment or two. And then we begin to come onto the tops of our mat, stretching out the front of your body. Go ahead and lie your belly down. Bring the hands alongside your ribs. Press the tops of the feet into the ground, spiraling the pinky toe down. Draw the belly in to lengthen the lower back. So as the belly draws in, the tailbone points toward your heels, and now you have a little bit more space in your spine. As you inhale, lift the hands off the mat, lift the heart. Exhale, draw the navel in, slowly release. Bring the arms out a little bit wider, wide enough so that the palms can face down and so that the elbows can pull back rather than up. Draw them back towards your hips as you breathe in, lift through the heart. Exhale to slowly release. We'll do that 2 more times on your own breath. Notice if you're crunching anywhere. Can you let your inhale lift you softly? Exhale to release. Soft but strong. Inhale 1 more time, cactusing the arms, pulling the elbows back. Exhale, both hands onto the ground. Go ahead, bring your left arm across your sternum, and we'll reach back with our right arm. Bend the right knee, find either the inside or the outside of your foot. I do encourage trying to access the front side of your foot because it opens the heart a little more. If you look at my shoulder, when I grab the outside of my foot, there's a rolling in action. When I grab the inside, it's more of a rolling out, opening the heart a little wider. Pause here, see if you can ground the right side of your hip. Draw the knees in towards each other. Draw the heel in towards your hip and give your quad a little stretch, a little love. Notice if you're sagging into that shoulder, can you keep your heart open by maybe lifting up or flipping the back palm of your left hand down to the ground. Drop the gaze down for a couple moments. And gently press your foot into your hand. Allow the upper body to lower down about halfway. Keep the knees drawing in towards each other. If you have access to your ankle, you might flex the foot. And as you inhale, lift through the heart, press the foot into the hand. You can point the left hand onto the mat, fingertipping it. Maybe reach the left arm forward. Think strength, soft but strong, open heart, courage, and willingness to just try to show up for yourself. One more breath here. Exhale, gently releasing the left hand down. Release the right hands from the right foot. And go ahead and relax the right forearm down in front of you. We'll reach back for our left foot, maybe finding the inside of your foot, maybe working with the outside, whatever you got is what you need right now. And go ahead and start to draw the heel towards your hip. Make notice of your knees. Do they splay out to the side? Can you draw the inner thighs in? Close the eyes. Press firmly into the right forearm. You might flip the right hand up. Begin pressing your left foot into your left hand. If you have access to your ankle, feel free to flex your foot. Press the right fingertips into the ground. Lower the chest halfway. Take a breath in. Draw the navel in to anchor the hips. And as you inhale, reach the right arm out. Keep pressing the left hand into the arm. Keep spiraling the left arm open. Take a breath in. Maybe the right foot lifts too. Gently release down. Bring both hands alongside your shoulders. Press into the hands. Come up to all fours, tabletop pose. And we'll de-stress our lower backs. So go ahead and when you exhale, make a strong note to pull the navel in. Release the forearms down to the mat first. Inhale forward. Softening with your exhale, forearms release down to the ground first. Inhale, coming forward. Exhale, drawing back. Release your forehead down to the ground. And try to become soft within your own strength. And gently walk the hands back. Extend the legs out in front of you. And lower down onto your mat. We'll use the last bit of strength here. So go ahead and reach the hands forward just like we lowered down before. Plug the big toes into the ground. Draw the belly in. Don't let the toes pop off the mat. Gently release yourself down. Plug the back of the arms into the mat alongside your ribs, scooting the heels underneath the knees. As you inhale, press into the back of the arms, lift the hips up. This variation of bridge pose will help you recruit your shoulder blades, the inner edges of your shoulder blades, to press the heart up and open. Exhale, slowly releasing. Think of this as a full body pose, so go ahead and energize the legs, press into the big toes. As you inhale, press into the back of the arms, lift through the hips. Exhale, draw the navel in, gently release the spine down as if it was a necklace of pearls. Allow the hands to reach out. And the heels will scoot out a little bit wider than your hips here, no wider than your shoulders. As you breathe in, let it fill the belly up, let it fill the chest. Exhale to shine the navel over towards the right. Allow the knees to follow, windshield wiping them over. That's a mouthful. Inhale the spine back to center, knees drive up. Exhale, drawing the navel in, shining it towards the left. The knees will follow. Allow this to be a soft but intentional movement. As you inhale, the breath in aligns the spine straight. The knees lift up. Exhale, navel draws in and shines to the right, knees follow. A couple more times on each side, using your breath as the guide. Inhaling to center. Exhaling over. Let the knees come up towards center. Elongate the legs out onto your mat. Flip the palms up if they're not already facing the ceiling. Make a note to scoop the shoulders underneath your heart so that the sternum pops up a bit. And begin to soften the body around its cultivated strength. One of my favorite phrases or quotes is that the world will try and make you hard throughout your path here. The people you meet, they will press your buttons and you will create walls around your heart. You become selective about who you want to invite in. But try, for the sake of yourself, for the sake of your own heart, to stay soft, to stay open. The world will try to close you up, to lock you out of yourself. But stay open, stay soft. Continue moving from your heart, from this space of softened strength. Allow the fingertips to naturally curl towards the palms. Allow the skin on your face to almost feel like it's melting off of you, right? Letting gravity do its job. Relaxing the weight of the bones to the earth. Connecting with the ground. Settling into. See if you can let go of the breath and in turn just allow the body to be breathed. Feel free to continue bathing in your own sense of softened strength. But if you're ready to reawaken and join the world again in a more focused and centered state, with softened strength built in your bones, you can begin to wiggle the fingertips and move the toes. Drawing one leg into the chest at a time. Wrapping your arms around your shins as a little sign of self-love. So yes, we cultivate this strength to stand in our own, and we cultivate an open heart to connect with other people. But we must always know that we can only give from a full cup. So how can you truly love others if you don't love yourself? Hug everything in a little tighter. Lift the forehead up toward your knees. Gently roll over onto one side. And join us again in a seated position. Allow the eyes to reawaken, come back to. Draw the palms to your heart center. Press the thumbs into your heart. Maybe you can feel the beat of your heart, connect to that. And know that no matter the way and no matter the obstacle, the love within me will always strive to cultivate the love within you. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me on this strengthening flow journey where we targeted our hips and our heart, opening up to areas that maybe we haven't opened up to before, whether that's a pose or staying with an emotion that arises, right? It's all a journey. If you'd like to follow me on my personal journey, you can find me on Instagram at Savannasana, or on my website where I post about my events and workshops, Shakti Yoga Therapy. If you're in Austin, I teach at this studio, so you might check me out here as well. See you next time.